Okay, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to get every single fighting style in the entire game, and I'm also going to teach you all the requirements to get them, everything you'll ever possibly need to know about every single fighting style in this video. Super straightforward. Let's get into it. Okay, so all the people that are in the first sea, there are 3 different fighting styles that you were able to unlock in the first sea, and they're very easy to unlock. They have no requirements. You only need the money for them, and that is it. Alrighty, the first one you can unlock is Dark Step. Now, Dark Step is super easy. The requirements are very simple. All you need is $150,000 to unlock this fighting style, and you need to come over to the Pirate Village. This is where the Pirate Village is, over here, and all you have to do is come over to this little housing section over here, down this alley. You'll see this door. It's kind of broken. You can see the outline. It's a different color. You walk through that, and you speak to the Dark Step teacher right here, and he will sell it to you for $150,000. There is no level requirement or anything like that, and it's a very solid beginner fighting style. Okay, so the next fighting style is Electric. Now, Electric does cost 500,000 berries. It is quite expensive, but you will be able to get it. It is located at the Sky Islands. You can see the other islands over there. The Sky Islands are super easy to find because they're very tall. So what you want to do is come over here, and you want to come behind this little area over here. It's like kind of this rock kind of surface area, and you want to speak to the Mad Scientist. No requirements. All you need is the money. Highly recommend getting Electric, as it's one of the best fighting styles in the first sea. Definitely recommend this one. So the last and final one is Water Kung Fu, and this is the final one you can get in the first sea. No requirements. All you need to do is have 750,000, and you can come and get this at any time. The area you need to come to is located in between the prison and the Snow Islands. It's this kind of like few island little section over here with the whirlpool in the middle. You come and you jump through here, and it will teleport you into the underwater city or Fishman Island, and you want to dash around over to the back section over here, and you can see this kind of like door entrance. You come over here and you speak to the Water Kung Fu teacher, and you can buy it off him for 750,000. It is one of the best fighting styles if you're using a Buddha fruit, because the M1s are absolutely insane. Okay, so now we are in the second sea, and the first one we're going to go get is Dragon Breath. Now, Dragon Breath is a relatively simple one to get. All you need is 1,500 fragments. All you need to do is go and do some raids. Like 2 raids will get you that, so it's very simple. What you need to do in order to find the trainer is come over to the 5th like little notch in the walls over here. As you can see, like over here, if we come up on top of the wall here, this is the first one I'm talking about. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that is 5, and he is in here. So as you can see, this is the Dragon Breath trainer. Again, all you need is 1,500 fragments. Okay, so this is when things start to become a little bit more complicated. What you'll need to do in order to get Death Step, which is the second upgraded tier of Dark Step, which you got originally in the first sea, is what you need to do is you need to come over to the Ice Castle over here, and you need to kill the Ice Admiral. Now, the Ice Admiral will drop a library key. It is not guaranteed, and it is kind of a rare drop, but you can do it if you just server hop a couple times and you kill him. But he is farmed a lot, so you might have to do like quite a lot of server hops in order to find him. But eventually you will kill him, and he will drop a library key. What you want to do is you want to use the key on this door right here, and you will be able to come over to this NPC. Now, when you have 400 mastery on Dark Step, you have $2.5 million, and you have 5,000 fragments, you will be able to buy Death Step from this NPC. Very simple. Quite a lot more difficult than anything you've run into so far. It does become a lot harder now because the fighting styles are getting a lot rarer. Okay, so just like Death Step, you'll need to come over to here, which is the Skull Crossbones Island, or whatever it's called, and you'll need to kill the Tide Keeper, who spawns right here. Now, this Tide Keeper will drop a very rare drop, which is the Water Key. Now, again, this drop isn't guaranteed, and you'll probably need to server hop a couple of times in order to get it. Once you've gotten that key, what you need to do is you need to head back up over there and go over to a certain NPC. Okay, so once you've got Water Kung Fu to 400 mastery, you've also gotten $2.5 million and 5,000 fragments. You'll be able to talk to this NPC and give him the Water Key, and you'll be able to get Sharkman Karate. Okay, so the last fighting style for this area is the Superhuman fighting style. Now, this one is relatively difficult to get because it requires you to have every other fighting style so far at 300 mastery. Not an easy fighting style by any means, but it is very good, and it is one of the requirements to unlock God Human. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to come over to this house over here, over this area, and come and jump off this cliff, which will then lead you to this little cave down here, and you can go and speak to this guy over here, who is the martial arts master. Now, once you have 300 mastery on every single fighting style so far that we've talked about in this video, and you have $3 million, you'll be able to buy it off this guy, which is the superhuman fighting style. Very straightforward, but not an easy task. Alright, so in case you're thinking that in order to get superhuman, you have to go back to the first sea in order to get the fighting styles that you might have missed, or that you just didn't have time to unlock, don't worry, because if you're in the second sea, you can actually come over to this little area over on the hot and cold island and just talk to the NPCs in order to claim the actual fighting style. And if you've bought it already, you don't have to buy it again, so this is nice and easy. Okay, so only 3 more fighting styles left, and we are in the third sea. So let's go over the first one, which is Dragon Talent. Now, Dragon Talent is probably the second hardest one in the game to get, because it is purely based on luck, which makes it very, very annoying. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to come over to the haunted island, and you'll need to start collecting some bones, because you'll need those bones in order to get a random surprise, because you need to get a fire essence. Now, if you're wondering where to give the bones to, it's this guy in here. He's in the tomb on the skeleton side, the left side of the map, and you just speak to the Death King here, and you go, yes, I've got bones, blah, blah, blah. I don't have any at the moment, but you pretty much just get a random surprise, and if you're lucky, if you're very, very lucky, you might get a fire essence. The chances of actually getting a fire essence are about 2 to 5%, so as you can tell, they're relatively rare. I know a lot of people that got stuck here for quite a long time. Once you've gotten the fire essence, and you've also gotten 400 mastery on Dragon Breath, what you'll need to do is you'll need to go to the haunted island again, and you'll need to come all the way up here. This is the top of the castle. You'll need to go up on top of this like kind of gear thing. It's the right gear, and you talk to this guy over here. Now, you'll need a lot of money. You'll need $3 million and 5,000 fragments, 400 mastery on Dragon Breath, as I mentioned before, and then you also need that fire essence, and all you have to do is talk to this guy, and you will get your Dragon Talent fighting style. Alrighty, the second last fighting style is the electric fighting style. Now, this one is relatively simple to get. It's really good as well, so I highly recommend you go and get it. Now, the first thing I'd recommend doing is coming over to Mansion, which is over here. As you can see, this Mansion, everyone knows where Mansion is. What you need to do is you need to go over here and set your home. This is going to make life a lot easier, so I highly recommend just quickly doing this, and then we can get into actually getting electric. Alrighty, so once you have set your home at Mansion, what you need to do is just follow where I go, and then you can just go to the trainer really easily. He's kind of tucked away, so just follow me. And here he is, the previous hero trainer. Now, in order to get this, you need to have 400 mastery on your electric fighting style. Can't make that any more clearer. You need to also have $3 million and 5,000 fragments. Yes, this does cost a lot of fragments. These fighting styles do get very, very expensive very quickly. So when you go and talk to this NPC, he'll go, I don't think you're ready. You need to prove yourself. You need to get to the mansion in 30 seconds. All you have to do is click teleport home after you've accepted the quest, and you'll get to the mansion in very quick time. Obviously, it will come up on your top of your screen saying you have finished the quest. Then all you have to do is go back to him, speak to him, and buy the electric fighting style. Okay, so the last and final fighting style is the God Human fighting style. Now, this one is no easy feat in order to get. You need to get 400 mastery on every single fighting style in the game in this video that we have talked about. Every single one. Once you have done that, you need to come over to Mansion once again and follow where I go. You go into this little tree over here, and then you come down this hole and you speak to the ancient monk. And once you have 400 mastery on every fighting style, $5 million and 5,000 fragments, you will be able to buy the God Human fighting style. That is the final fighting style in this game to this day when I'm making this video. Just like the second sea, the third sea also has an area where you can go and collect all the fighting styles if you need them, so you don't have to go back to the previous world in order to collect them. It's very straightforward. All you need to do is come to the castle on the sea, the middle area of the third sea, come to this little back room over here, and you can speak to all the different NPCs that give you the different fighting styles. Again, you won't have to pay if you already have them. Anyway, guys, good luck. I'll see you in the next one.